Hello and welcome to Smaulgld Indian Silver Import Update for the month of April 2018. Indian silver imports are on record pace through April. Let's take a look at what's happening with Indian silver imports. This podcast is an update to the live stream we did the other night entitled What's Up with India's Soaring Silver Demand? Now we do a live stream every night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so mark your calendars and be sure to join us. Let's get on with what's going on with India and silver. India imported 2,889 tons of silver in the first 4 months of 2018 alone. For those of you keeping track in ounces, that's 92.88 million ounces. Indian silver imports in April alone were 902 tons, which is almost 29 million ounces. That's the most monthly amount that India has imported since December 2015. In January this year, Indian silver imports were 18.165 million ounces, which was greater than the entire amount of silver that the U.S. Mint used to mint 18,065,500 1-ounce American Silver Eagles. So as you can see with these numbers, India has a voracious appetite for silver. And there are your Smaulgld mugs. You can order those from the website. Both the Smaulgld Classic, which is that one, and the Smaulgld Super Classic. Both come with free shipping. The price is included. Now, April silver imports are on the rise again. India seems to have a knack of timing the market and buying and importing gold and silver when the prices are at their lowest. India imported a record 8,529 tons, or almost 275 million ounces of silver, when the price of silver hit a multi-year low of about $13.70 an ounce. This year, as prices fell from a high of $17.52 an ounce early in the year to $16.28 in April, India once again stepped up its silver imports to 902 tons, its highest monthly total since 1,045 tons were imported in December 2015. Keep in mind, India satisfies the vast portion of its silver demand and nearly all of its gold demand from imports, as it has very limited domestic silver mining production and virtually no gold mining production. So they rely on imports and also whatever secondary silver or gold might be available for sale in the country. Now, India requires silver for its ambitious solar energy program and for its electronics manufacturing industry. Indeed, India recently completed the world's largest solar power plant and has also just announced the opening of the world's largest phone factory for Samsung within the Indian borders. Now, in addition to fueling silver demand, is a large middle class, a large growing middle class, wealthier middle class that's increasing in size, and they have also developed a penchant for silver jewelry and silverware that is also helping to boost the demand for silver in India. Now, as we'll see in the charts in a minute, Indian silver demand has increased exponentially over the past 10 years, even though we think of India as a gold nation. India has gold-giving holidays. We all know about that, and the yellow metal is revered for its beauty and as a store of generational wealth. But India also has taken a shine to silver, both for industrial purposes and for, as we mentioned, silverware and jewelry. Now, India has made a lot of efforts, governmental efforts, to try to stop people from buying gold because it screws up their balance of trade. As we mentioned, they have to import nearly all their domestic gold and silver demand. The problem with gold demand is the price of gold is so expensive that oftentimes Indian imports from gold may equal 10-15% of their overall imports, which screws up their balance of trade. Now, silver, because it's much less expensive, never enters into that realm where it threatens the Indian balance of trade. So the Indian government's has put a tariff on gold to stop the imports at 10%. They have a goods and services tax on gold and silver in an effort to really slow the gold demand in India. They also have a gold monetization scheme designed to get Indians to turn to gold and take government bonds where they'll get interest on their gold. But they've basically left silver alone, and that's helped silver. These anti-gold initiatives have helped people that are interested in buying silver for purposes of jewelry or silverware. They don't pay a 10% duty. Now, you know, in Europe, there's a VAT tax on silver, but not on gold. So you have the reverse here, or something similar to reverse here in India, where there's no import duty on silver. Also, with the need for industry and solar, because India, according to the Silver Institute, is going full speed ahead on its national solar program, they're going to require additional silver. And as we mentioned, they've got a new deal with Samsung to build they just opened the world's largest cellular phone factory. So let's take a look at some of the charts and see what India's been doing. This is a chart from 2008 to 2009 showing your annual silver imports by tonnage. And there's your record year 2015. You can see as the price, this is an interesting chart. As the price is going lower, of silver, the imports are going higher. And 2016 was a year where the price actually rose. You can see they held off on their purchases, and then the price fell again in 2017. They increased them. If they continue at this pace, they have imported 2,889 tons just through the first 4 months of 2018, and that's the only official data we have so far. And we thank Nick Laird over at Gold Charts or Us for pulling this data. They would average that is an average of 722 tons a month. If they keep at that average, they will import 8,667 tons, which will surpass this 8,529 tons. Let's take a look at a longer term chart. You can see here even better, we only showed 10 years, we showed from here, but you can see prior to 2008, the numbers were generally in the 2,000 to 3,000 ton a year range. Recently, since 2013, we're averaging well over 5,000 tons a year, and you can see here, there's your 2,889, shooting for the 8,529 tons. Let's take a look at the monthly imports year over year. In April, as we mentioned, India imported 902 tons. That was up 48% from the 606 tons that were imported into India last year. If you look at a longer monthly chart, this will show you what happened in 2014 and 15 during those record years. The monthly totals, we see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 have identified over 1,000 a month. But you can see starting in the mid-2017, we're picking up here. You had this lull here where the price was higher because of Brexit, 2016, this area here. And now it look like we're heading towards another period where we might be getting 1,000 a month of silver imported into India. Well, that about does it. I want to thank you for joining. Please remember to go over to the Smaulgld site. You can see these charts better. And please subscribe to Smaulgld. And if you're interested in buying gold or silver, you can do so on the website or below this BitChute or YouTube video. You can compare pricing and shipping at SD Bullion, Golden Eagle Coins, Money Metals Exchange. And if you do buy from those sites, from those links, Smaulgld gets a small commission. So that does help out the site. It's not an investment advice to do so, but if you're going to buy gold or silver anyway, please consider shopping at those websites. Also, please consider becoming a Smaulgld patron and donating a small amount each month to help support the site. Or you can make a one-time payment via PayPal, via Bitcoin, or even Litecoin. There you go, right there. Thank you very much, and we will see you this evening at 8 o'clock for the nightly Smaulgld live stream.